Question 6. The quadratic equation 2x squared minus 5x plus c equal to 0, where c is a positive integer, has no real roots. 2x squared minus 5x plus c equal to 0, b squared minus 4ac less than 0. Find two possible values of c, that is c1 and c2. A is equal to 2, b is equal to negative 5, and c is equal to c. Substitute all the values into the discriminant. Negative 5 squared minus 4, 2, c less than 0. 25 minus 8c is less than 0. Negative 8c is less than negative 25. Therefore, c is greater than negative 25 over negative 8. c is greater than 25 over 8, or 3.125. We are asked to find two possible values of c, so we can choose any value as long as it is greater than 3.125. And c is a positive integer, so we can only choose integer. The two smallest possible value for c is 4 and also 5. Any positive integer as long as it is greater than 3.125 will do. B. Based on the value of c1 and c2 in A, does the equation 2x squared minus 5x plus half multiplied with c1 plus c2 is equal to 0 have two real roots? Explain. Half of c1 plus c2 is equal to half of 4 plus 5, which is 9 over 2 or 4.5. This value is greater than 3.125. And it will imply that b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Therefore, the equation 2x squared minus 5x plus half c1 plus c2 equal to 0 has no real roots. Question 7. Find the values of m if the straight line y equals to m multiplied with x minus 3 is tangent to the curve y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1. We have a straight line y equal to m bracket x minus 3 and also a curve y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1. And the word tangent implies that b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. First, we need to solve the simultaneous equation. We let this straight line equation be equation 1 and the curve equation be equation 2. Equation 1 is equal to equation 2. Mx minus 3 is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1. Expand the bracket and rearrange it into the general form of quadratic equation. We get x squared minus 3x minus mx plus 1 plus 3m equal to 0. Simplify the equation. X squared minus 3 plus mx plus 1 plus 3m equal to 0. A is equal to 1. B is equal to negative bracket 3 plus m. C is equal to 1 plus 3m. Let's apply the discriminant equal to 0. B squared minus 4ac equals 0. Substitute in all the values. Negative 3 plus m whole thing square minus 4 times 1 plus 3m equal to 0. Expand all the brackets. Negative and negative, we get a positive. 9 plus 6m plus m squared minus 4 minus 12m equal to 0. Simplify the equation. M squared minus 6m plus 5 equal to 0. We do factorization to find the values of m. M squared, m and m. 5, only one combination, 1 and 5. In order to get negative 6, negative 1m, negative 5m. And we need to check negative and negative, we get a positive. So m minus 1 is equal to 0, m is equal to 1, or m minus 5 is equal to 0, m is equal to 5. So we have two values for m. Question 8. The line y equals to mx plus c is tangent to the curve x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1, where a, b, m and c are constant. Show that c squared minus b squared is equal to a squared m squared. We have two equations, y equal to mx plus c, and also x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. We are told that it's tangent, so it implies that b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. We let this be equation 1 and this be equation 2, and we solve the simultaneous equation. We substitute equation 1 into equation 2. X squared over a squared plus mx plus c squared over b squared is equal to 1. We make the denominator the same, b squared x squared plus a squared mx plus c squared over a squared b squared is equal to 1. We expand the bracket and multiply both sides with a squared b squared. We will get b squared x squared plus a squared bracket m squared x squared plus 2mcx plus c squared is equal to a squared b squared. We further expand the bracket and bring all the terms to the left side. B squared x squared plus a squared m squared x squared plus 2a squared mcx plus a squared c squared minus a squared b squared equal to 0. We collect all the like terms and simplify the whole equation. B squared plus a squared m squared bracket x squared plus 2a squared mcx plus a squared bracket c squared minus b squared equal to 0. Hence, our a is b squared plus a squared m squared. B is 2a squared mc. And c is a squared bracket c squared minus b squared. We substitute all the value into b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. Two a squared mc squared minus 4a c equal to 0. We divide the whole equation by 4a squared. We will get a squared m squared c squared minus b squared plus a squared m squared multiply with c squared minus b squared equal to 0. Then we expand the bracket. A squared m squared c squared minus b squared c squared minus b power 4 plus a squared m squared c squared minus a squared m squared b squared equal to 0. Then we expand the bracket again. A squared m squared c squared minus b squared c squared plus b power 4 minus a squared m squared c squared plus a squared m squared b squared equal to 0. A squared m squared c squared minus a squared m squared c squared, so these two terms is gone. And for these two terms, we can factorize the b squared outside. B squared minus c squared plus a squared m squared b squared is equal to 0. Then we divide the equation by negative b squared. We obtain c squared minus b squared minus a squared m squared equal to 0. Therefore, c squared minus b squared is equal to a squared m squared. Question 9. The curve y equal to x squared minus 2 bracket a plus bx plus 2 bracket b minus c does not intersect the line y equal to 0 for all real values of x. Find an inequality connecting a, b, and c. We have the curve y equal to x squared minus 2 a plus bx plus 2 b minus c. And also the line y equal to 0 does not intersect implies that b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Y equal to 0 is actually the x-axis. The intersection between the curve and the x-axis is actually finding the roots of the quadratic equation. We have x squared minus 2a plus bx plus 2b minus c is equal to 0. A is equal to 1. B is equal to negative 2 bracket a plus b. C is equal to 2 bracket b minus c. And this quadratic equation has no real root. B squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Substitute in all the values. Negative 2a plus b, the whole thing square, minus 4a and c is less than 0. Expand the inequality. 4a plus b bracket square minus 8b minus c is less than 0. We divide the inequality by 4. A plus b square minus 2b minus c is less than 0. Therefore, a plus b square is less than 2b minus c. So that's it for today's lesson. Hope it will help you in your study. See you again in the next video.